welcome to Sunday Dusk. And here's your host, Corvus Twig.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, you're all too kind. You're all too kind. You're all way too. Stop being so kind. Maybe a little mean. Sit down. Raised. Okay, calm down. All of you calm down. All right, this is great. Almost that Twig is now the Last of Us clicker. No, those aren't mushrooms. Those are ginkgo leaves. Ginkgo leaves that are my gift this week from my wonderful, wonderful guest. Oh, got a great guest this week. Got a member of my crew on today. We got a Crover board member coming on today. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, it's gonna be a Crover. Oh, maybe later we could put on our hats. That'd be cool. We could put on our hats and talk about sailing the seven seas, and by that I mean the one sea, the one of thieves. Anyway, it's gonna be good times. It's gonna be real good times. We got a great show tonight. God, folks, it's 4/21. I hope you all had a very responsible day yesterday, and that things were happy and pleasant for you. And if you partake, that you were doing so in a manner that was safe and conducive to a good environment and a good trip. It's kind of weird because for a lot of my fans, it's nice and legal, and for a lot of my fans, it's very much not. Luckily, I live in a state where it is legal. 3,000. God damn it, Bentai. That's high. But yeah, Bill Bentai doing his piloting. Very good pilot. We love. I mean, trust me, I'm a bird. I like to fly too. 3,000 feet, it's a little high for me. I usually like to top out about 300 feet. 3,000, that's too much. That's too much for a bird. Hasio, 3,000 feet is not a mile. It's like 5,260. Although he probably was 5,260 feet above sea level. So, I'm sure Bentai was a mile above sea level. What is the elevation of Vegas? Actually, I don't know what's the elevation of Vegas. I feel like it's not that high, but I don't know. Make your units make sense. No, we don't want our units to go by, increments of 10, 100, and 1,000. That would be too easy. That would be too simple. We need to go like, 1 inch is 12 inches is 1 foot, 3 feet is 1 yard, 5,260 feet is 1 mile. So much feet chat. Wait, okay, you want feet chat? You want feet? Fine. See the feet. There we go. You got the feet. We got little dancey feet. I'm gonna stand on the couch. Dancing on the couch. I'm dancing on the couch. Do my little dancey feet on the couch. What are you gonna do about it, huh? They say no birds on the couch. Well, I can stand on the couch. I can stand on the couch all day I want. You don't even need to see my lips moving. You can just assume that I've got perfect mouth tracking right now. Cause look, I'm standing on the couch, and nothing you can do about it. Even though if actually I'm standing on the couch, I should be like, this is stand on the couch size. Yeah, this is stand on the couch size. This is better. Yeah, this is better stand on couch size. Yeah, we like it. Maybe I should just do on the couch from now on. Maybe that's better. I can just hop on over here. Yeah, just go here, and then I can do like other bits of the show that I do from here. Like, for example, the news! Oh my gosh, we got the news. Yeah, we're doing the news from up here today. I want you to groom your guest's hair sometimes. Are you calling me a groomer? It sounds like you're calling me a groomer. I don't appreciate that right now. But yes, just do down, get down and do a little sploot and get on their hair and pick out their head lice. Oh, delicious snack. Some tasty head lice, get out, Or ticks if, I got a dog VTuber on at some point. God, that just makes you realize. Do I know any dog VTubers? I know of dog VTubers. Obviously you got big popular ones like Corone, but do we have any dog VTubers in our midst? I don't think I know any. That's a shame. I like dogs. Dogs are good. Dogs are wonderful friends. Huh. Huh. Well, my first story today, it's not about dogs, but it is about four-legged furry animals. In particular, rams. Sheep. Yes. So, a British farmer, her name is Sam Bryce, and she is a British sheep farmer, and she was having a little bit of issues in her pens. So they had a little issue where the rams were getting a little too aggressive, getting way too aggressive, attacking each other, doing all their head buddy stuff. But then, it was posing a danger to the lambs and the ewes and some of the other farm animals. And Sam was like, what are we going to do to get these rams to stop attacking each other? Well, she found a solution. And it may not be the one you're thinking of. Now, you may say, well, what's she holding up in that picture there? What's she holding up? Well, what she is holding up there is, she found a scent. A scent that has calmed the rams down. And when sprayed with this scent, they tend to not be so aggressive and not be so mean. But, oh boy. Well, the scent confuses them because it is a strong, powerful scent, and the scent makes them think that there's babies around or something. It confuses their nostrils, and it basically deactivates their aggression part. I gotta tell you what it is. It's Axe body spray. She's spraying down the rams with Axe body spray. And she's been spraying it on all of her lambs because they sniff each other. And yeah, it's Axe body spray. In particular, she says that the scent Lynx Africa has a very distinctive and strong smell. And since it's got a stronger smell, it tends to work a little bit better. So yeah, it keeps the rams calm, and she's able to, be a better rancher because of it. So yeah, whatever works, I guess. They've tested it and shown that, okay, the Axe body spray is not in any way harmful to the sheep, so that's good. It's a body spray. It's something that's designed to be sprayed on a mammal, so yeah, it doesn't harm the lambs, but the scent calms them down and makes them less likely to attack each other, which is kind of a creative and interesting way of doing it. But I guess Axe body spray's now got a new ad campaign. But it's kind of funny because the way they advertise, it's supposed to make you like manly and more aggressive and more testosterone filled. But I guess maybe Axe does the exact opposite. Who knows? Giving me flashbacks to high school. Oh yeah, you don't need a strong scent. Just make something that makes you not smell stinky. Just something that neutralizes the odors. Yeah. And try not to use aluminum antiperspirants. It's bad for you. But spraying down a sheep to make it less aggressive, interesting. But thanks, Ben Hooper from UPI, for the article British Farmers Using Axe Body Spray to Keep Rams from Fighting. All right. This next one comes from the art world. An art museum. A great place to go. Oh my gosh, I just noticed for his first time. You look at the very top left of the corner, there's like little animal portraits, and the second one there is a crow. It's real small on your screen, I'm sure, but he's a little crow. See, it's just like, here, my feather's pointing at it right now. Little feather. Yeah, see a little, it's a crow right here. Interesting. Okay, well, actually, Hasio, nothing got destroyed. So this is a German museum, the Pinakothek de Modern, which I apologize for any German speakers because I guarantee you that I just butchered that, but please forgive me. It's spelled Pinakothek Dermoderne. Pinakothek de Modern. I don't know. I don't know German, even though I have German ancestry. Whatever. I never learned to speak it. But anyway, this is a prestigious gallery. And a lot of people want to have their artworks displayed here, but they're very, very picky about what can go in there, because this has artwork from Pablo Picasso, Paul Klee, Andy Warhol. A lot of big name people have their way there, but one person found a very creative way to get their art hung in the gallery, and their art was hung in the gallery. How did they do it? Well, so there was a employee who worked there, and turns out he was a just kind of a behind the scenes curator, and he was also but an aspiring artist, and he decided that the best way to get his artwork in the museum was to just bring it in and hang it on the wall himself. He was one of the technicians. He was an artist. He's just like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna exactly, Hasio. New heist genre, getting art into the museum. Yeah, that's how he did it. So, because he was one of the people who works there, he was able to carry around the tools needed to hang the piece of artwork, and nobody would think otherwise, because hanging other pieces was literally his job. He was able to move around the entire area during, outside of opening hours, and he just brought in his painting and hung it up. It's, it's not a huge painting. It was 24 by 47 inches, so, pretty decent size, but, now, here's the thing. He got caught, obviously, because we're talking about it now. And they got fired, of course. But now here's the thing that I think is a little bit ridiculous. So in order to hang his art on the wall, he put 2 screws into the wall and used those as a hanging anchor to put it up. And now they're saying that putting those screws in the wall damaged the wall up to a value of 107 euros. And so now they think that it's kind of a amusing thing, but they've actually charged them with a crime. Now, come on. I understand firing them, but getting the police involved, a criminal thing, come on. They put a couple screws in the wall. I guarantee you this museum is having to replaster and put over their walls for moving stuff around. That's just part of the job. It's like, that's not something that's going to cause the museum an excess cost to replace. That's just normal operations. Yeah, the officials are taking it a less lighthearted approach, according to the article. And yeah, they reported the action. He's under investigation for property damage, and convicted could face up to 2 years in prison. Now, I don't think this person's actually going to have 2 years in prison. By the way, because they reported to the police, I do not have this person's name. But what I'd say for sure is I don't think that he's going to end up with any jail time. But come on, yeah, 2 years in prison for like 107 euros. It's got to be a misdemeanor, right? It's not a normal German word. I didn't think so. It doesn't sound German. It didn't sound German. Thanks, Hasio, our resident German. But yeah, getting fired makes sense. You should get fired for a stunt like that. But come on, yeah, I was just trying to do it. But I don't think he's gonna be getting into any more artwork into a museum anytime soon. They didn't even show a picture of it. I don't have a picture of this painting. What if it's really good? What if it's actually really good? We don't know. I know. I want to know what it looks like too, Avie. I found a good news source on it for the story, but I scoured like 5 different news stories on it, and not a single one of them had a picture of the painting. I don't know. What if it's really good? What if it's really good? Just a stick figure? Yeah. Or it's like, it's. I don't know. But anyway, I hope the charges get dropped and just being fired is the consequence. And because come on, I think this is something that they did. I think what they did was wrong, but come on. It doesn't come up to criminality if you ask me, but yeah, it is what it is. But thanks, Julia Binswanger from the Smithsonian Museum, for the article, Employee Quietly Sneaks His Own Painting Onto the Walls of a German Museum. Lovely. Lovely. Well, I'm not covering the main story that this is about for this next one, but I'm sure all of you are aware that this year there's going to be cicadas coming out. But this year is like especially big because there's like, cicadas are well known for coming out every 16 years, every 10 years, depending on the species. They're staggered every certain number of years. And there's like 4 different species in the United States that all have different timelines, but also wait different times of years. And see, here's the thing is that every once in a while, 2 of them will line up. And every less frequently, 3 of them will line up. But 2024, like 4 of them are all lining up. And we are going to have a cicada Armageddon this year. There's going to be a ton of them. But some people have decided on an interesting way to capitalize on this. In particular, the city of New Orleans. And not the city itself, but one particular place in it. Because it turns out, well, what is New Orleans most known for? Okay, I mean, yeah, the music. But what else are they known for? Okay, yes, the big Hurricane Katrina, that was really bad. Okay, yes, they're also known for art. But no, they're most known for food. And so, at a New Orleans restaurant, starting soon, you are going to be able to order up yourself a nice bowl of cicada salad. A delicious, delicious cicada salad. Yum. Actually, as a crow, this looks goddamn delicious to me. This is crow food right here. This is some New Orleans cooking I can get behind. But for humans, as far as I know, humans maybe don't want this. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of them. They come out of the ground. It's like 13 or 17 years, and so when the 13 and the 17-year cicadas line up. Doesn't happen very often, but it happened in this year. And, it's in the French Quarter. It is they are a place called Bug Appetit Cafe. So actually serving insects is kind of their whole thing. So you want little scorpion pops? They got those. Chocolate covered ants, they got those. Cricket stuff? Oh, all the cricket stuff. But they do have something called the Cinnamon Bug Crunch, which is chili fried waxworms and crispy Cajun spiced crickets. That sounds odd. That actually, honestly, I'd try it. I think it'd be good. The only thing that belongs on a salad is cheese, steak, and French fries. Yeah, that's fair, Diefed. That's fair. Yeah, actually, I mean, okay, here's the thing. Insects aren't any more gross to eat than most of the stuff we eat. They don't look very appetizing to humans. They just don't. But you think about it, it's like it's animal product. There's nothing inherently gross or like, and they're cooked, so there's no real risk of disease from it. It's perfectly fine and actually very healthy to eat. It's just the ick factor, and a lot of people look at a bug and have absolutely no desire to eat it. I get it. Yes. But the way that they're prepared, they kind of cook them similar to like toasting seeds or nuts, where they kind of dry them out and bake them with a little bit of oil. And so I think that might actually do pretty good, because cicadas are apparently very nutritious. Very, very nutritious. Oh, hi, Navra. Welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to have you here. But yeah. Get yourself a little cicada salad down in Nolans. Delicious times. Now, what is this link? I gotta click this link and see what it is. That's that's the artwork. Okay. Wow. Not gonna lie. Hold on a second. I think I can bring this up. There it is. There's the artwork. Okay, it's not. I have to change the size of my screen here just a little bit. There. Get it fully on. There we go. Here's the artwork from the previous article. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of looks like it was AI. It kind of looks like AI art. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of. It's, you know what? Avie, I thought the exact same thing. I thought it was a boy with, like, giant lobster claws. I was like, what the hell is going on here? Okay. I mean, it's an interesting piece of art. But yeah, I'm glad you agree, Never. It does look like AI art. It's not bad. I mean, I've seen far worse things in a museum gallery before. But, yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Now we have seen the... You can even see the 5350 euro screws. Yes, you can. Yeah, come on. That is not $100 worth of damage, but all right. Well, there's the painting. Thank you for tracking that down for me, Navra. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Helping us out here. All right. Well, I think I've said all I need to say about the cicada salad. Y'all get it. It's cicada salad. What more is there to say? So thank you to Kevin McGill from the Huffington Post for the article, New Orleans restaurant puts cicada salad on menu. Now, the last one isn't so much of a news article. I mean, it is a news article. But, y'all familiar with the game Tekken? A great fighting game? Well, Tekken 8 is the most recent one. And they have been talking about, adding stages as DLC. And there has been a great outpouring from fans for what they want to see as the next level in Tekken 8. What's the next battleground where people can fight in Tekken? Now, Tekken is a Japanese-made one, and the developers didn't understand why they were getting this request. Because this request was overwhelmingly coming from Americans. I gotta say, what is the stage that they want? Well, it is honestly the most appropriate battleground in all of America. A Waffle House. American people have been petitioning the creators of Tekken to add the Waffle House as a battleground in Tekken 8. How amazing would that be? I think they should do it. But yes, Katsuhiro Harada tweeted out, okay, we'll only ask once about this request. Why do some communities send me requests for Waffle House? And the thing is, it's just like, yeah, a Japanese person wouldn't know. They don't have Waffle Houses in Japan, but you're in America. Oh, if you know, you know. You know why Waffle House is the absolute perfect, appropriate location for Waffle House. for fight. Settling disputes in the Waffle House parking lot. Exactly, Hasio. Even if they made it a knockoff, it would be perfect. I know, right? It would be so good. It'd be so good. Yeah. And we've all seen videos of brawls. Of course, there was that viral one that went viral last year of the someone throwing a chair and the woman just grabbing it, twirling it, and setting it down gently. Amazing, amazing times. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, what's with the bonks? What's with the bonk? This wasn't my idea, Bunny. This was an idea. I think this is a great idea. Oh, thank you. Yes, good. Yeah, thank you. Whee! Ow! Hi, Bentai. Yes, we all crave violence at Waffle House. But yeah, I think it would be great. I mean, we've all heard of the Waffle House Index, where if a Waffle House closes down, the weather has gotten super serious. It's a great place, and hopefully Mr. Harada will learn to embrace the American tradition of the Waffle House, and they'll see it as a DLC stage, because I think a lot of people would love to see it. And a lot of people love to see it. I'd love to see it. It'd be great. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and hop down off this couch. Yeah. Okay, just gonna all right here, and just gonna get up behind my desk, and there we go. All right. We shall close the PowerPoint. All right, well, that was a fun start, but now it is time to bring on my guest. As I said, she is a member of the Crover board. She is avian themed. She is Corvid themed. We love her so much. You've seen her on my streams before during playing Sea of Thieves. Everybody give a warm welcome to Avie Featherfault. Whee!
Hey, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi. I hope you guys have a fantastic day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, go ahead. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Yeah.
I would lower yourself down a little bit. You can see your legs clearly standing.
I'm sorry, I'm a little it's not my fault.
It's okay. The crowd is still cheering really loud. And unfortunately, I can't turn them off. Steam Deck won't let me. Okay. Well, Avie, welcome to Sunday Dusk. How the heck are you?
I'm doing pretty fantastic, and it's nice to finally be on.
Yes. I've now gotten every member of Croverboard on because, well, I think Dreyfrig's been on twice. Once with Kraka, they were advertising their insurance, which still not sure why I bought it, but whatever. it's working out, I guess. And of course, Bentai's always he's always around. But now,
of course.
Now if you're wondering what Croverboard is, we're a group that plays Sea of Thieves, and I think it kind of started. Dreyfrig found out that you like Sea of Thieves and I like Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Like, we should play together, and that became a thing. And then Dre had Susie. Oh God, big hat.
Yeah.
Oh, is this? I think this is the first time wearing my Croverboard hat with this model.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my Croverboard hat. You should put yours on too.
Hang on, I gotta find mine. Buried somewhere. Here it is.
We gotta have our Croverboard hat. It's a beautiful hat.
Yeah.
Beautiful hat.
Oh, that's a very big hat.
But Susie Silky made it. We know Susie. We love Susie.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. It's not quite
Oh, my
stuck
hat
to you.
is. Yeah, it's stuck behind me.
Oh no.
Now I can't unstick it. Okay, cool. Hold on. I'm such a good VTuber, you guys. I
Yes.
promise.
Hey, for once, this scuff isn't because of me. It's because of my guests. All right.
Yeah. Listen, I attract all the scuff. Hang on, okay. Let's fix this time. Let's put it like here. No. Undo. Okay.
Undo.
There. Aha. There we go.
Now we got our hats on.
Yeah,
All right.
we got there, gamers.
But we love Sea of Thieves, and I like. I'm really glad. It's like Sea of Thieves. I think is in a pretty good spot right now. But I really like that. A lot of people said, "Oh, we hate the private servers," but I don't think a lot of people are actually playing them. Because the progression is so slow. But what I like is hey, maybe I'm super high and I just want to sail around and chill for a while.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely that's me all the fucking time. I just want to sit down and just cruise because it's a beautiful game, and it's nice being able to just enjoy the atmosphere and enjoy the world and all the hard work that we're put into it without getting griefed and being called slurs. It's great.
Although I have to say, I've never been called a slur in Sea of Thieves, so that's nice. But I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Obviously, it happens, but I've been fortunate to not experience it.
Mm-hmm.
Because mostly it's just frustrating when you're just sailing around and you've been working hard at something, and then people just come and jank you and take all your stuff. What's even annoying is when people come and jank you and take all your stuff when you don't even have anything.
Yeah.
It's like, congratulations, you 3 people on a brig. You sunk a solo slooper who was on the island when you showed up. Great fight. Yeah, good times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The thing is when you got 2 ships that are going against each other and it's like a fair fight, the PvP is amazing. It's so good.
Oh, yeah.
My problem is that 95% of the PvP is non-consensual and completely one-sided in the actual fighting. One side just completely rolls up, just completely destroys the other, and or it just results in a 40-minute long chase where you're just one ship's just chasing the other, and that's boring.
I think one of the best moments that I had where I was being chased by a player, it was one person manning a brig, and it was me and a friend it was just the 2 of us on our own brig, and we were just hanging out, exploring, whatever. Just a casual night, just hanging out. And this guy started chasing us, and he was like a good ways off behind us, but he was chasing us for a while. Like we couldn't stop anywhere. And I was just getting annoyed, so I took out my Eye of Reach, the sniper, and I managed to snipe him, like headshot. And it was like the cleanest shot I ever got, and I could see like the tiny like poof of him like dying. And then he came back and like got back on our tail again, and so I shot him again. Like didn't hit him that time, but immediately he was like, "Oh, okay, like they're gonna." Like I think I spooked him, so he managed to like just turn around and leave after that. But I felt very proud of myself.
It's a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I also you were telling me about a thing that you like to do that I think would actually be kind of a fun to do as a competition sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Where we try and do a vault without the ship.
Yeah. Sorry. The vaultless, the shipless vault run challenge, which me and my now ex-partner came up with this like contest that we would do sometimes, where we would load up in 2 separate servers. Like we'd start our own game on our own ship, and we would like we basically had to start a vault quest, and we had to complete it without using our ship. So basically, like, you would have to swim from whatever island you start on to one of the surrounding islands until you found a rowboat, and then just try to navigate on the rowboat to get to where you needed to go. And you could we ended up just setting it up so that way it's like you could use like a map that you found online and use that to like help guide you.
I wouldn't need a map.
I do. I get so lost so quickly. I get turned around. That was like part of the reason why I was like, yeah, maybe we should allow maps, because I don't know where I am, and I keep like going around in circles. But it was like it's very funny to get a bunch of people together and like you're all screen sharing on Discord and trying to do it, and just watching how frustrated you get, because it's so easy to end up like completely screwing yourself over and having to start over. And it's really good. I love it. It's pure chaos.
Sounds fun. Fun, yeah. But we still have to finish up the Monkey Island quest. But those quests have been really good. Yeah. Those quests They're actually feel true to Monkey Island. Like they feel very adventure gamey.
Yeah.
I've never to the point where you're like, where do I go? What do I do? I mean, that's perfect. I mean, if you don't have that, then is it really an adventure game?
Exactly. Yeah, I've never played a Monkey Island game myself, but like these, like I really love the way Rare incorporates it into the game.
Yeah, well, and like when you're exploring around the island, like all the locations and like like that part with the 3 captains sitting at the table in the bar with the fireplace behind there, like that scene is pulled directly from the Monkey Island games. It's just like it all is. It's like it's very faithful. It's very faithful. It's a good job.
Yeah.
But yeah, now they're adding a whole bunch of things where it's just like you don't even have to go and buy quests anymore. You just pull them up on your quest board, and there they are. It's like. Yeah, a lot of quality of life changes. The game's changed a lot, but some people think for the worse. But I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't played it that much recently, but I've got so many other games on my plate. So many other games.
Yeah, I've been bouncing a lot between like Genshin Impact and New Carnival and Honkai Star Rail, and I've also gotten really into Tower Unite, and it's like I keep trying to find time every day for like all of my games now. I basically went from having no idea what to play to having entirely too much to play in the run of a day.
Now, maybe you can explain it to me, but what is the appeal of gacha games?
The very pretty characters. That's really about it. For me, because anybody who knows me knows that I am like ride or die for Genshin. That's kind of like the first gacha game that I really ever got into. And it's like I was mostly just there originally for the very pretty characters. That's what reeled me in.
It's amazing how in that world, everybody who's a really strong fighter or magician and skilled combatant, they're all really hot.
Yeah, no, oh my god, yeah. No, they're gorgeous. I'm also a little bit biased because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 8 things just on my desk alone dedicated to one particular Genshin Impact character. I have a whole pinboard on my wall dedicated to that character. I have a 6-foot tall body pillow of that character, and like 4 plushies. I'm a bit of a simp for this one character. But yeah,
I'm actually kind of surprised that you got me a leaves for my twig instead of a Genshin figurine.
Actually, funny story. Actually, the ginkgo leaf is a very common motif for that character in the
Ah, of course it is. Of course it is. All right, there it is. There it is.
Like I really thought about it. I genuinely thought about, hey, wouldn't it be funny if? And then I was like, no, I have to try to be like normal. So I was like, oh, you know what would be actually funny though is if I just like snuck it on there. So I was like, I could just give him a ginkgo leaf. Nobody's gonna know unless they're like really into it.
I know somebody, I think it was Hasio, thought also had the same reaction I was when I first saw it. I was like, is that a chanterelle? No, it's not a chanterelle. But ginkgo leaves and chanterelles do look kind of similar.
Yeah, I think the one that I gave you is like actually like a gold cast. Ooh. Rather than like an actual leaf, but yeah. So yeah, it's extra shiny, extra fancy, just for you.
Well, I as a crow, we do love our shinies now.
Exactly.
Now, well, I mean, for anybody who's not familiar with you, why don't you tell us a little about like who is Avie? Like, what's the lore behind you? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a storm harpy. In terms of lore, that's kind of a secret, mostly because I'm kind of undecided on a few things. But you know how it is.
I'm being dark and mysterious is just another way of saying I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm a storm harpy. I'm a crow harpy. And I have like it. The one part that I can confirm in my lore is that I have like storm summoning powers, kind of thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, I mostly hang out. I'm a very casual VTuber. I'm like I feel like the word variety streamer describes everybody nowadays.
Not me.
I mean, you do. Yeah, I mean, you're like a talk show host. That's like very specific and very and like bigger because like you have yourself figured out. Variety streamer is just somebody who has no clue what the fuck they're doing, so they're just throwing spaghetti at a wall.
Yeah, and they usually play all sorts of different types of video games. It's basically a lot of variety streamers I found just like, hey, I'm gonna play the games I was gonna play anyway, but I might as well be social while I'm doing it, which. I'm not. Yeah. That's good. That's fine. I mean, there's. My view is if you're having fun while you're streaming, then you're doing it right.
Yeah, like I do. Like solo games. I do group games with friends. Like with the Croverboard crew and everything. And I do like I haven't done a story time stream in a really long time. But I really want to get back into reading horror stories on stream.
Oh yeah. You gotta come on my Spooktacular in October and read a scary story.
Yes, absolutely. I'd love to.
I've actually met a lot of friends since my last Spooktacular that I think would be very good readers for it. I'm looking at you, Bunny.
Yeah.
Yes, very fun times. But also, another thing that I want to have you back on at some point for is for Twig's Missing Movies, because you were telling me that you're a big fan of musicals. And
I am.
Boy, are there a lot of musicals that I have not seen.
Oh, man. I would love to introduce you to some fun ones.
Because, like, okay, let me think. Here, my favorite movie musicals... well, my absolute favorite movie musical, without a doubt, is Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh my god, yes, absolute classic.
I will adore that movie forever, and it's perfect. It's perfect because I love how it's like the acting is like intentionally bad because they're trying to be campy and ham it up, and like God, the woman who plays Audrey, not Audrey 2, the human Audrey, the fact that she does this high-pitched, breathy voice the whole time. And also sings in this voice, but her her normal voice is nothing like that. Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Just a supreme
Mhm.
talent.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Rick Moranis role. He's so good in
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Steve Martin being
Steve
totally
Martin is a
different than
fucking
every other Steve
icon.
Martin character you've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Mhm.
Also, did you know that it's the only movie that has Steve Martin and Bill Murray in a scene together?
No way. I never realized.
Those two didn't do any other movies together.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like those two seem like they would have amazing chemistry and like everything.
You'd
Like,
think so, but yeah,
yeah.
guess it.
Hmm.
But let's see. I unapologetic. Even though I have a lot of issues with the show itself, I do have to say that South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut is one of the greatest movie musicals of all time, and I will not apologize for that.
Yeah, no, you know what? Honestly, that's absolutely fair. It's got some issues. But it's a very fun ride.
It is.
And the songs are so catchy.
Mhm.
Like,
And I also say that Sound of Music.
mhm.
I think most people will only watch the first half of Sound of Music and remember that fondly.
Yeah.
Basically, after this so long farewell song, just turn the movie off. There we go. The movie's over. That's all we need. The second half of the movie sucks so bad. Almost all the music in the second half of the movie is just reprisals of stuff from the first half of the movie, but not as good. And then it's just like, oh, now the family's just running away and there's Nazis. Oh, and that charming young fella that was 17 going on 18 is a fucking Nazi and helps the Nazis out against the family. It's like...
Yeah. Here's a fun fact about Sound of Music, because when I was growing up, like in elementary school, in like music class and everything, like we were just having a down day. That was one of the ones that they would always put on. And our classes were just long enough to watch the first half of the movie. So I thought that was it. Until literally like last year, when somebody was like, "Hey, does anybody remember Sound of Music and like the Nazis in that movie?" And I'm like, "What do you mean there are Nazis in the Sound of Music?"
Exactly. And you know what? I think that happened a lot. I think there were a lot of kids that watched that movie in music class and only watched the first half.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's fascinating.
Yeah, no, it's so funny to me because like I'm a theater kid. I grew up in a theater family. Like my sisters and my dad were all like theater people. I grew up watching movie musicals all the time, and like I've seen Sound of Music 1,000 times. But it wasn't until like literally last year, I would have been like 32, that I was like, "What do you mean there are Nazis in this one?"
Yeah. It's like people
Never
don't
dawned
remember the second half of that movie
Yeah,
because it sucks.
no.
And it's
Yeah.
Okay, I got a question for you because I've been debating this in my own head.
Okay.
Straight up Disney Animation Studios. What's their best cartoon musical?
Oh my god.
Like if you're going to I mean, let's take out the quality of the movie itself and say just the music. Which one has the best music?
Oh my god.
You know what? I think it almost might be Hercules.
Ooh, Hercules is really good. I was
the
actually
movie itself is not that great and shits on Greek mythology really badly, but the music fucking slaps.
Yeah, and another issue that I had with Hercules was that it has a weird tonal problem.
Yeah.
In a lot of points, like Meg almost like like there's the part like Megara like dies or something. And
she is so
tragic.
different.
And then,
like.
But then there are like these weird, wacky, zany, like cartoon sound effects happening, and it just like goes from very tragic to like, oh, they're trying to make it funny, like really quickly, and it's super like emotional whiplash at some points.
They do that, but that's not as bad as in the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh my god,
that
Hunchback
movie
is
fucking whiplash. It's like Hellfire, I'm losing to a bird.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Hellfire is okay. Hellfire or Be Prepared? What's the better villain song?
Hellfire, absolutely. Like that's such a fucking hot take among some of my like theater circles, but it's absolutely Hellfire.
I would
100%.
say those two are the best ones. Although Poor Unfortunate Souls is also up there for a villain song.
Can I also recommend one that everybody overlooks?
I agree, Dyfed. Be Prepared is a better fit for Lion King than Hellfire is for Hunchback.
Yeah.
I mean, as a whole movie, I mean, Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid are fantastic music. I mean, I would still say Beauty and the Beast probably as a whole movie is probably Disney Animation Studios' best movie.
Yeah. But I want to say, like, in terms of villain songs, there's one that I always want to bring up because everybody overlooks it. And when I bring it up, because I find that it is such a brilliant villain song. But when I bring it up, like, everybody kind of has to take a minute to remember what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay, so I'm gonna wager a guess here.
Okay.
And I'm going to guess that the greatest villain song that of you all time that Disney ever did is "On the Road" by Goofy in a Goofy movie.
No, oh my god, no! Like that's phenomenal as well, and I would love to talk about that.
A lot of people don't realize "On the Road" is a villain song because it is literally the person, like, Max is your core protagonist. Who's the villain is the person who's the person that's most standing in their way, and how they're going. And they sing a song about how they're going to stand in the person's way. "On the Road" is a villain song. But okay, what were you going to say?
Okay, because the one that I really want to bring up, that really hit me was Mother Knows Best, the reprisal in, like, this second act of Tangled.
Interesting.
The one sung by Mother Gothel, like when you know she's kind of after Rapunzel and Flynn are in the woods, and like Flynn goes off to get firewood, and Mother Gothel shows up, and they have that whole confrontation. And Mother Gothel kind of like reveals her cards, and it's like, no, I'm like, she's trying, you know, she's gaslighting Rapunzel and trying to like manipulate her into coming back and forgetting about all of this kind of thing. And kind of like lets the mask slip that her intentions aren't good.
Yeah. I see that.
Which, I mean, like, the audience knows, but it's the first time she shows it to Rapunzel. And like that one like really stuck with me because of all the Disney villains, Mother Gothel I find is my favorite because she's the most realistic.
Oh my god, she is like you know, like if you talk to somebody who has had a parent who is a narcissist and abusive, she is that is.
Oh yeah, no, like she hits so close to home.
Yeah,
and
she is incredibly. Well, that's the thing is like Tangled isn't. But I've always thought Tangled is an amazing movie. I love the movie, but I always thought the music in it was kind of forgettable.
Yeah, I really love the music. The lantern scene, "I See the Light," is one of my absolute favorite songs because I'm a hopeless, pathetic romantic. So right, I love it so much. But...
Not just Disney. What's your favorite song from any movie musical?
Oh my god. Okay.
And you know what? That's maybe not even a fair question to ask because it's like, I don't know. When it comes to music, it is hard to pick a favorite because you like different things for different reasons. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, of course, we're wearing the hat, Dre. We got members of the Crover Board together. We gotta wear the hats.
Hello. Yeah, because I have to really think about this now.
I know, right? Because there's so many things to choose from.
Yeah, like where do I even start? Like my favorite song from any musical. There's a part of me that really wants to say "Wishing You Were Somehow Here Again" from Phantom of the Opera.
Okay, yeah. Phantom's got some great stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Andrew Lloyd Webber to come on as a guest, but he's not responding to my texts.
God. Probably for the better. He's an awful, racist goblin of a human being.
Yeah, I know. Well, actually, what I really just want is for Paul F. Tompkins to come on and play, because he plays Andrew Lloyd Webber as a character in a lot of improv scenes. So I just want Paul F. Tompkins come on as Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, it would probably be that. I also really love. Oh, there was another one that I had in my head and then I lost it. I would have to say either "Memory" from Cats, also a classic.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that is
Skimbleshanks. I'm about to list off 3 songs from Cats: "Memory," "Skimbleshanks the Railway Cat," and "Rum Tum Tugger."
Yeah.
Those are my three. Actually, no, fourth one, Mr. Mistopheles.
Yeah. I've seen, like, I haven't watched the whole stage production, but I've seen the one that's the who's like the house cat that's like the fat lazy cat that's
Oh, that would be Jenny Anydots.
no, it's the one played by Rebel Wilson in the movie.
Yeah, Jenny Anydots.
That Jenny Anydots. That doesn't sound right.
That's the character's name. Yeah.
Is it the Gumby cat or something?
Yeah, Jenny Anydots, the Gumby cat.
The Gumby. Okay, so I didn't remember the full name of the cat, but it was
yeah.
the Gumby
The
cat.
Gumby cat is
Okay.
like her title, but her name is Jenny Anydots.
Okay, cool, thanks. In the stage play, that song is really good. It's a really fun song with some really great flow, and the way that you have multiple people singing in harmony with it is so great.
Yeah.
The Rebel Wilson version in the movie is one of the most god-awful things I have ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah. They released the butthole cut. I agree.
We all want the butthole cut. We all want the butthole cut.
Yeah. But no, it's just I don't know, that movie was. I bet he's. Yeah, it sure was a thing. So fun story actually, because again, like I grew up in a theater family. My dad was an actor and he loved like stage musicals. Like that was his jam. So, I was introduced to specifically Andrew Lloyd Webber's works very, very early on as a child. And like I have that weird religious trauma of watching Jesus Christ Superstar like a dozen times a year. Yeah, that's I have like an annual tradition with another friend of mine who coincidentally grew up in similar conditions where every year for Easter we meet up at my house, we get super fucking high, and we just riff on Jesus Christ Superstar all night, and it's great. It's amazing. But there was like when the Cats Pro Shot released in 1998, my dad was so excited because it was such a fun musical, and like me and my sisters all loved animals, so a musical about cats, like that was great for us, and it became like our favorite. We watched it a million times. Every time PBS played it, my dad would record it and we'd all watch it together. It was on every TV in the house anytime it was on. So we grew up on it, and so when the movie was coming out and we found out it was going to be a disaster, like my older sister had already made plans with my dad to go see the new Star Wars movie, because that was another tradition of ours, which I think that one would have been, which one was 2019? Was that Rise of Skywalker?
Might have been. Yeah, it's been a while since a Star Wars movie has come
out. Yeah. But like we always had a tradition where every time a new Star Wars movie came out, like we would all go see it as a family, because that was another thing my dad raised us on. Because he is also a huge nerd and loves Star Wars. But so my older sister had made plans with my dad to go see Rise of Skywalker in theaters. And so they get to the mall, and I happen to show up. Like, oh, what a coincidence, Avie's here too. And my dad's like, oh, okay, all right, so you're coming to the movie too? I'm like, yeah, I can come along to the movie too, why not? And so we're heading up to the theater, and our little sister joins us, and dad's like, okay, all right. So he thinks that we tricked him into like making it a whole family thing as per tradition. And then we get up, as per tradition. And then we get to the theater, and we're walking past, and we get like a family picture together in front of like the big cardboard cutout, like the promo thing for Star Wars. And my dad looks at my sister and he goes, by the way, I just looked at the screen times, and the next showing for Rise of Skywalker isn't for another 2.5 hours. And my sister looks at him with this grin and pulls up like the movie tickets on her phone, and it's for Cats. It's like
no.
you were never going to agree to this if we told you up front. So yeah, we're all having like a family movie night watching this disaster. And we went in and it was so bad and we had such a time. It was so funny.
But I mean, I feel like Cats could be a movie like along the sides of The Room, where like if you're in a theater full of people and you're just there to trash on it and laugh at it, that could be a really
absolutely
fun experience.
Yeah. Like it's such like and that's basically what me and my family were doing like when we were in the theater, was like, because so many people were just riffing on it, because by that point people were there because they knew it was going to be bad.
Yeah, the hardcore Cats fans all saw it in the first week.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I just saw Ben's comment in the chat. Honestly, the fact that I haven't been written out of the will yet is some kind of miracle. Either I'm doing something right or my dad is doing something terribly, terribly wrong.
Well, I mean, what was his reaction? I mean, did he
he thought it was hilarious. Like,
there you go. So,
yeah. Because he was like, this is technically my fault because I raised you guys on this musical. And we're like, yeah, it is your fault, actually.
Yeah. Can't blame you for that one. No.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Musicals. And I've never really thought of myself as a fan of musicals, but I mean, now that we're having this conversation, it's like, okay, there are a lot of musicals that I do think fondly of. And, you know, I'd never seen Rocky Horror until we did the first episode of Twig's Missing Movies. And, I mean, that movie was more music than not music, and I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
It was great. It was fun.
Like, I adore musicals of any kind, and I'm always willing to give them a shot.
Now, can you think of any musicals you watched that you're like, Jesus Christ, that was terrible? Other than Cats, but like, is there a musical that's like a popular musical that you're just like, I don't get it, this sucks?
I'm gonna ruffle some teenagers' feathers here. I hate Rent. I hate Rent. Rent fills me with so much violent rage. As an adult, I can't do it. There's Rent, and Dear Evan Hansen is a very close second, because, like, not necessarily that Dear Evan Hansen is bad on principle. It's got a lot of flaws, but just because they fumbled the bag so hard on what Dear Evan Hansen could have been, and just, I don't know, it's just that one I was more disappointed by. Rent just fills me with boomer rage.
I agree with you. Rent sucks. Every single member of the cast is absolutely loathsome and hate. It just like like Rent almost feels like it was something written by a right-wing boomer to to show how shitty people are. But it wasn't, and I don't get it.
Yeah, no, it was written with absolute sincerity. That's the part that fucking kills me. Is like, because like, okay, what's her name? Angel. Is like the closest thing they have to a good character, and she got paid to kill a dog. Like, and we're like, yeah, no, she's a sympathetic character, and it's just, I can't. Like, and all, like, the whole, like, this whole, I'm not gonna be a sellout by getting a job and paying rent and shit. And it's like, get the fuck off my lawn. You're like 35, get your shit together.
Yeah,
like...
well, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I kind of agree the sentiment of it, where it's just like, how much we have to pay in rent does suck. Landlords are evil leeches. But somehow they were able to take the people that were in the right position and make them completely insufferable and unsympathetic.
Exactly. And it's like there are so many things they could have explored further. Like, not Roger. What's the other guy? The filmmaker dude.
Oh, I don't remember.
I can't remember his name. But like there's this whole bit where he's like exploiting homeless people for like his film, and he doesn't even do anything to help them, and you know, he gets called out on it and learns nothing. He changes nothing about himself. He's just like, oh, okay, well, all right, that sucked. And then they move on and nothing happens.
Yeah, and then 20 years later, YouTubers are like, I could do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's the OG YouTuber, and it makes me want to hit him with a car. Like, I can't. Because I remember because I was like, I was super into it. Like, I loved a lot of the music from it when I was in high school. I want to say I was probably like 10th or 11th grade. Was my first introduction to Rent. And I liked it then, but then like as I grew up and started like analyzing it further, like, you know, I learned to actually analyze the media that I was watching and the messages they're conveying. Media literacy is a very important skill, by the way.
And a lot of people don't seem to have it whatsoever.
Yeah, no, it's only getting worse with time. But like as soon as I started to like actually analyze, right, I'm like, oh wait, no, this is actually garbage. Like, what were they even thinking with a lot of this?
Very much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been fun talking musicals and Sea of Thieves, but
yeah,
it's 8 o'clock, so you know what time it is. You know what time it is, folks?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's time for Bird of the Day!
Yay!
It's Bird O'Clock!
Bird O'Clock! Let's go!
All right, you're gonna have to come over to. I want you right here. You over here.
Okay.
I'll be down here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. What do we got?
Okay. So I asked for some suggestions from you, and you're like the Atlantic Puffin. I'm like, I just did that 3 weeks ago with Lampy, and then you were like the Philippines Eagles. Like, oh, I did that a while ago. They were great. The Harpy Eagle. Oh, that was one of my Halloween spectacular ones. And then like a Falcon. Well, like I just did the Merlin like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But those are all big, powerful birds of prey. So I'm like, well, I want to keep that theme going. So I picked a bird that is dominant, aggressive, has outperformed almost every other bird on the planet. They are at the top of the chain, and they are unstoppable.
Yeah.
What is this powerful, unstoppable bird that I'm talking about? I, of course, am talking about the house sparrow.
Oh, look at the little bead. What
Yes.
a little terror. I love him.
The little house sparrow is a terror. Oh, wait. I got a weird thing. Hold on a second. Got a little thing in the middle of the screen. That's the video ninja from my last guest. That's got to go away. Anyway, house sparrow. Yes. The house sparrow. In North and South America and Australia, a very, very invasive species. They are everywhere. They are well, let's get on to the next thing. But I mean, okay, but there's also one fun little fact about this bird of the day. One thing about this bird of the day that is very special. Every single image that you see in this one, I took myself. This one is 100% photos taken by Twig.
Yay!
Yes. Man, I got some pretty good definition on it. These are pretty good shots.
Yeah.
The one on the right, little female. So, as you can see, those two birds look pretty different. Well, of course, on the left we have a male, and on the right we have a female. Yeah, the little female sitting on my air conditioner with my work wagon behind her. Upside down because it collects rain, and I don't want it to collect rain.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me tell you a little bit about it. They're 5.5 to 7.1 inches long with a 7.5 to 9.8 inch wingspan, which when you see they're like laying down with their wings splayed out, wow, that's like, wow, their wingspan's pretty big.
Yeah, that's impressive, actually.
Because it's just like, well, 7.1 inches seems kind of big, but you got to figure that's from beak till the very tip of the tail. I mean, these are small little guys. They're just small little guys. So small. So small.
I was gonna make a joke, but I can't do that on Twitch.
Yes. But yeah, they weigh about an average of 1 ounce, down to 0.85 up to 1.39. So pretty small. The females tend to be a little bit smaller than the males by about 10% on average. They're not super long-lived, living about 2 to 5 years, which is, that's typical for a small little passerine bird like these guys. But the oldest, there was a female that was banded in Texas that lived to be 15 years old. Which means that, yeah, they have about a 15-year lifespan, but it's a dangerous world out there for a little bird. There's a lot of predators out there that like to
Yeah.
a little house sparrow, a snack.
Mhm.
Everything from, you know, weasels and stoats to foxes to bigger birds. Honestly, bigger birds are their biggest threat.
Yeah.
The ominous pink box. Okay, you're right. So one thing I was going to say is that these guys are the most widespread bird on the planet that is widespread wild bird on the planet. They are found on every continent except for Antarctica.
Mhm.
Everywhere, from, most of Eurasia. And so the green area is where they are native. The yellow areas are where they are invasive, which, as you can see, that's a lot of area of invasive. Oddly enough, they've stayed out of most of Africa, but they do hang out in the southern tip there. But, I mean, pretty much the entire United States, Mexico, not all of Mexico, most of Mexico. I guess they don't like Cancun. Apparently sparrows don't like Cancun. I don't know why. Is there a reason why they aren't in China? I don't know. Maybe there's just data and the Chinese government is saying, we don't have sparrows here. I mean, it might have to do with the mountains surrounding it, but yeah, I don't know why they're not so much in China. I could not tell you that. But yeah, I know that they can cause big problems because they are an invasive species and they're a very successful invasive species. But they're like one of the most invasive in the world because, like I said, they're goddamn everywhere. Yeah. Now, it's interesting. Sparrows are in, like, the most passerine of all passerines when it comes to taxonomy. Order, pasture farms. Family, Passeridae. Species, passer. So they're like passer,
Yeah.
down to their genus. And it's also funny that they're called domesticus because they're not domesticated. You can't, they can do okay in captivity. They don't do great. But usually they're not kept in captivity because they're just kind of like, who wants just like a normal brown bird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although the brown on them is very pretty.
Oh yeah, I mean some great textures. I mean, look at her. She's got some beautiful patterning on her. Yeah, they're pretty, but they're pretty little birds. Pretty little birds.
I love them a lot.
But yeah, chances are, if you're watching this stream, there are house sparrows in your neighborhood. If you're seeing birds around your house, good chance it's these guys. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Yeah, exactly, Diefed. Why keep them inside if you could just look outside and see them? Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is one of my favorite pictures that I took. This is a little fledgling. Just zoomed in on there. I saw him peeking out one day, and I got my camera and zoomed in. And just look at that little guy just poking out.
Waiting for his moment to strike.
Yeah, this little guy here, I'm guessing, was probably about 2 to 3 weeks old when I took this picture.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there waiting for mom to come back, and yeah, exactly, Hasio. He's got that face. But yeah, this is a nest box that I made myself, and they like nest boxes. That's their favorite place to nest. They want a nice, secure, enclosed area with a single entrance. They feel nice and safe and secure in there. That's what they like. So man-made structures are kind of their favorite, but they'll find any kind of little enclosed space they can wherever they can. So sometimes that is natural, but they've adapted very well to humans. But once they've established a nest, they become very defensive and they don't want other birds nearby. They will attack and ward off any other ones, even if it's like members of their same flock, because they do flock up. But during nesting season, so most of the year they hang out together. But when they're making their babies, they split off and kind of get their own territories. Yeah. And they're very defensive and will chase off anyone else that they can. They're going to lay 4 to 5 eggs per clutch, and they're going to do 2 or 3 clutches per year. So, they could have up to 15 babies.
Yeah, that's a lot of babies.
3 or 4 of them will survive to adulthood.
Oh, that's sad.
It's a dangerous world out there for a little baby bird. And that's just the way it is. The female does pretty much all the incubating. She grows those special feathers that help her incubate. While the male hangs out near the nest and protects it and brings her food. But once the babies are born, both parents are going to go find food and bring it to the nest. So, pretty good dads. Yep. Yeah. But one thing that is funny is that the males are very frequently not you are not the father. Because it turns out that, like, when it's, like, before, once the nests are made and they're ready to lay eggs, Oh boy, is there a lot of sleeping around. A male is going to go and try
yeah.
and sleep with every single female she can, and the females are often quite receptive to that. So they will pair up, and they will only pair for a season. So they are not monogamous. You know, they don't mate for life or anything like that. But they'll pair up for a season, and the male will like take care of his lady. But he's going to go out and sleep with other ladies. Meanwhile, while he's out sleeping with other ladies, she's going to have some gentleman callers herself. And they actually found that in about 85% of nests, that the male is not the biological father of the babies that he's raising.
That's actually really interesting.
Yeah. But, you know, he still does a good job. He's not the stepdad. He's the dad that stepped up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love it.
Interesting. Now, they are, I said that they are the most widespread bird in the world, but they are the second most populous wild bird. The red-billed quelea, which lives in Africa, has about an estimated population of about 2.5 billion. Whereas these guys have about 1.4 billion population. That's a lot of birds. That's a lot of birds. Yeah. Now, the most heavily populated birds on the planet that are not wild are obviously the domesticated chicken, like birds that we raise to eat. Those are the most populous birds in the world. But as far as wild birds go, it's two little passerines, the quelea and the sparrow, hanging around there. And yeah, part of why they've been so successful is that they're very good at living around humans. I mean, how many times have you been sitting at an outside cafe on a nice day and the sparrows are just bouncing around the tables, just very little fear of humans. They've really gotten to a point where like they are not afraid of humans. I mean, they are, but not as much as some other birds. They're not on where they are, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, they can eat a pretty wide variety of foods. So they'll often eat like human food if they can find it, but for the most part they are mostly vegetarian, preferring seeds and nuts and stuff like that. You just, you know, you buy that cheap bird seed that's just those little small round little pellet things. They'll devour a bird feeder of that in a day. Trust me, I know. They like that, but they do also occasionally eat insects. They little bugs. If they see like a little bug on the ground, they'll nab that up for a little extra protein. And they actually seek out bugs to feed to their newborn babies, because newborn babies need more protein, grow up, be big and strong. They're very tidy birds, and they really like taking dust baths. If you got some really fine grain particulates like sand and dust and stuff, they love taking baths in that stuff. But as you can see in the picture to the right, they like a good old-fashioned water bath, too. This guy's looking at me like, yeah, that's right. I'm going to take a bath in your bird bath. What are you going to do about it? He's kind of got that smug look. Now, when it comes to ornithology and studying birds, this is the most studied bird ever. There's been over 5,000 scientific studies about birds that use sparrows as their subject. That's a lot. That's a lot of studies. So we really sometimes I go to the Wikipedia page when I'm trying to just start my initial research. You know, that's one of my many sources. Wikipedia is useful for getting into simple stuff, but a lot of times it's a pretty short article. Oh my God, the article on these guys was so long because there's so much information. There's so much information about them. Lots of stuff. One thing that is interesting is that, you know, they do flock up when they're not in mating season. But you notice that the males have that little black spot underneath their under their beak. Well, this guy on the right here is pretty low in the pecking order. And, you know, if I go back to the first slide, I mean, look at the black spot on that guy. Much bigger. He's a more dominant male.
Oh, yeah.
So the bigger the black spot typically means that they're older, stronger, and tougher, and are going to be at the top of the pecking order. And it literally is a pecking order. Like, the ones at the top of it will, like, hold down the lesser ones and peck them into submission.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen it happen in my backyard. It's like, Jesus Christ, what are those poor birds doing to each other? It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. But, the black spot, the bigger the black spot, the more likely they are to be the dominant male in their flock.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I thought that was interesting is that depictions of these guys go back all the way to ancient Greece, And apparently, a lot of depictions of Aphrodite, she has sparrows around her. The sparrow is Aphrodite's bird. I didn't know that. And maybe it's because they're so populous and are often seen copulating with each other, which I do have a few pictures on my hard drive of sparrows copulating. I swear I'm not I was just trying to take a picture of her on there, and then they started going at it. I'm like, oh, God. Well, I guess I have to take the picture.
Really outing yourself on stream.
Yeah, maybe it's a little too much. It's a nature documentary. It's nature.
That's why you keep it on your hard drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
For documentation purposes.
But the state of Delhi in India also decided to make them the state bird. So that's neat. And I mean, there's like cultural references. I mean, they're just everywhere. I mean,
oh yeah.
When you're a bird that's so ubiquitous across the world, you're gonna find them in all sorts of things. What else? What else can you say? They're a bird of the times.
Yeah, and they do have very striking plumages as well. Like their markings and their patterns and stuff are lovely.
And a very recognizable song too. If I'm walking, I can hear a sparrow call and be like, "Oh, there's a sparrow nearby."
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are my thoughts? Well, I mean, it's hard to not be fond of them. If I'm going to go to my backyard and just sit down and chill, these are the guys that keep me company. How can I not like them? They're just cute, nice little guys.
They're just soft little friends.
Yeah, they're just little friends. I mean, are they the coolest birds? No. Are they the prettiest birds? No. But they're just cute little guys, and how can you not but feel heartwarmed when you see a little sparrow nearby?
Yeah.
I'm guessing
my brain did not hear the word heartwarmed. It heard heartwormed, and I was like, oh, that's not.
They might have heartworm as well. It's hard to say.
Yeah, that's tragic, but we're gonna gloss over that. Just appreciate how cute they are.
I mean, they're super cute. Super cute.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess there's really not too much more to say. They're cute little birds. We love them. They're everywhere. Everybody has seen them. It's a bird of the day that everyone can enjoy.
Yeah.
So I guess we should get back to the studio and call this bird of the day done.
All right. Yeah.
Getting back to the studio.
Thank you. You're the house sparrow.
This is Jet Birdie!
Oh boy!
Okay, my spout is totally off right there. Why is it so small? Why is it so small? Okay, well, welcome everybody to a new episode of Jet Birdie! Oh, no wonder. It's feet to the studio. Whatever, we're gonna go
what did you do? Okay, fine, no problem.
Okay, well, Bentai's here. Drayfrig, are you here?
I'm here.
Yep, he's here.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go to the play.
Back together.
Am I in? Can you see me?
You're probably still loading.
Yeah,
Hey.
probably are.
Oh,
Okay.
oh
Okay.
no.
Hey.
Oh, I forgot to click the join button.
Oh, I probably
That's
got
embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right, everybody get in your spot. Make sure your head's not blocking the playboard.
Yep.
Yeah, lower yourself
Okay.
down, Avie.
Okay. Here we go.
Well,
Yeah.
welcome to a surprise edition of Jet Birdie, Croverboard edition.
All right. Yeah.
You didn't see that coming, did you, folks?
Oh, man.
They really were blindsided.
Blindsided. Oh, well, we've got ourselves a great episode of Jet Birdie today, and nobody knew it was happening except obviously Bentai and Drayfrig, because I had to have
I am ready to fight.
And by nobody, we mean Avie.
Yeah.
You are loading in, Dre?
I am loading it. I
still
have your
uploading.
guys' model. You're just,
Yeah,
my
uploading.
my
Yeah, you got a big
casual
model. You got a big
AK
model.
model.
Yeah, your
Okay.
1.2 gigabyte model there. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
everybody, we're going to be playing ourselves a nice game of Jet Birdie. Jet Birdie plays very similar to some other TV show that you see online, but there's a few rules. Okay, well, first off,
Okay.
hold on a second.
Okay, we're ready.
you are all going to have to go to a website. There's Dre.
Hey,
There's Dre.
yay!
I'm here. I'm here now. Listen. I'm a little late.
Yeah, it's
It's
okay.
okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so I'm gonna have to message Avie. You're gonna have to go to this website here,
Oh,
and then.
All right, buzzing. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, you're
Yeah.
gonna join in with this code. Let me get you the code. Here's the code for the room
Okay.
because you're gonna have to buzz in. So here's the way that it is gonna work. There's gonna be 6
Okay.
categories, and you're gonna have to provide. I will give you the answer, and you must provide the proper question. So you know how
Oh, okay,
Jeopardy
yeah.
works. You'll have to
Yeah.
say what is,
Yeah.
who is,
Right,
where is, whatever that
Okay.
is. Drake, could you lower yourself down just a little bit? You're blocking the screen just a tad. Just slow down.
Yeah, get your big head out of the way.
You
dude.
shut up.
too, Avie.
Ah.
You need to lower down a little bit too.
Ooh.
Don't make yourself smaller. Just
Probably.
smaller.
Okay, let me see.
I
There
think
you
I'm.
go. That's good.
I'm.
Matt, how's that?
I'm fine.
Okay, are you all in the? Okay, you're all in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
We're all
gonna
in
start
there.
it. Try buzzing in.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
Bam.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
Reset. Clear buzzers. All right.
Hmm.
So,
All right.
if you think you know the answer, buzz in, and then whoever buzzed in first will get the opportunity to answer first. If multiple
Okay.
people buzz in and the first person gets it wrong, the second person to buzz in may choose to either answer with a different answer, or they may choose to pass, because maybe they thought it was the same thing that the first person did,
Okay.
and they're like, well, and now that I know it's not that, I don't want to answer. Because if you answer incorrectly, you will lose points. You don't want to lose
Oh,
points.
boy.
You don't wanna
Yeah,
lose
no.
Yeah.
points.
Okay.
Then at the end, we will do a final Jeopardy, where you will be able to wager part of your score, and well, we'll get to more of the rules on that. But yeah, otherwise it'll be 100 to 500 in each category, getting more progressively difficult as it goes.
Okay.
Any questions?
What are categories?
Well, that's a great question.
Wow. Great question. Way
Let
to go,
me-
buddy.
Let me bring that up.
I do also have a question as well.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm really bad at trivia games, so if I cry, do you promise to delete the VOD?
The VOD's not going anywhere. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You won't-
sorry. You know, no, the whole world's gonna know how you cry now.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
That's how this works.
Okay.
All right. Whoop, that's not.
Oh, nope.
It's trying to go to the wrong window. Hold on a second.
Yep.
Cool.
Do do do
He loves
do 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 do.
So I was worried about because it's just like I'm looking for Firefox, and it's just like
Yeah. Yeah.
that looks redder.
Hey, there
Okay,
we go.
so this is Jeopardy
Okay.
Croverboard edition.
Oh boy,
So our
let's
first
go.
category is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Mhm.
Okay.
Our second category is Pirate History. Our
Mhm.
third category is Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Our fourth category is Pirates and Media that is not Pirates of the Caribbean. And
Okay.
our fifth category is Piracy of Media.
Ooh.
And our
Nice,
sixth category,
nice.
because Jeopardy, is birds.
Of course.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, normally I would have a quick buzz in to see who gets to go first, but because she is the Sunday Dusk guest, we're going to let Avie have control of the board. So
Hey.
Yeah.
let's pick a
yeah.
category and a dollar value.
All right. I'm gonna go with Sea of Thieves for 100, just to
Okay.
test that out.
All right, and just so you know, the timer for buzzing in will start as soon as I am finished reading the question, okay?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
This developer created Sea of Thieves, also famous for making Donkey Kong Country and Killer Instinct.
Okay.
Bentai.
Oh,
Oomph is rare.
Rare is correct.
Oh.
Bentai
Hey.
on the board
Woo.
with 100 points.
so you have to let
Alright.
go of it when you click it. That's what I just learned.
Well, you can also
Oh,
use
you were
the
just
space
holding
bar.
it down? Well,
Yeah, I'm like, why? I clicked that faster than all of them.
Pro tip: use a space bar. Use a space bar. Pro
Oh.
tip.
Can that work?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Space
Oh.
Yeah.
so yes,
Woohoo.
rare is
Yep.
correct.
Yep. Here. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Bentai, you have control of the board. Where are we going?
Piracy of Media for 100.
Piracy of Media? Okay.
Oh yeah.
This website has a swashbuckling theme and is one of the longest running torrent sites. Dreyfrig.
What is Pirate Bay?
Pirate Bay is, of course, correct.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Good stuff. Good stuff. Like, oh.
Poggy Poggy.
All right. But I'm sure all of you knew that because all three of you buzzed in
Yeah.
pretty quickly for that one.
Yeah.
All right, Dreyfrig,
Yeah.
where are we going next?
What is? Can I get Pirates of the Caribbean for 100?
Pirates of the Caribbean for 100. Captain Jack Sparrow is played by this actor. Avie.
Who's Johnny Depp?
That is
No.
correct. Of course,
It is Johnny
Johnny
Depp.
Depp,
Hey.
huge piece of shit, but a pretty
Yeah.
entertaining actor. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
all right, well, everybody's gotten one 100-point right. We've got a very even game so far, and we're back in control with 80. So there we go.
Okay.
I fit out here guessing Squeenix.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with let's try Sea of Thieves for 200.
Sea of Thieves for 200. This region of the map has volcanic activity and more difficult quests that are worth more. Dreyfrig.
Oh. Wow.
Exactly.
What is
That's him.
the Smoldering Isles?
The Smoldering Isles is incorrect.
Damn it.
Avie, would you like to try answering?
Oh. I had this, and then I lost it on
It's not so funny
phrases.
now, is it?
Like I was so confident. Then
Well,
you
quick,
said
say, are
yours.
you going to
and-
answer or
wait.
pass?
I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Damn it.
Bentai, would you like to buzz in?
Oh, hell no.
I,
I can't
I
remember.
can't believe none of you got this one. This is actually kind of surprising. The correct
I-
answer is the Devil's Roar.
I just know where the boat
Damn
goes,
it.
sir.
The Devil's
Yeah.
Roar. All right. Well, Avie, you still have control of the map.
Okay. All right. Let's go birds for 100.
All right. Now, in birds, this category, I will show you a picture of a bird, and you must
Okay.
tell me what type of bird it is.
Okay.
Now, that may seem difficult, but every single one of these 5 birds was covered as a bird of the day in the last 2 months.
Oh, and I forgot to
Oh, boy.
study too.
So,
So
bird
I'm
of the
in trouble.
day,
I'm in trouble.
Okay.
what's this guy? Dreyfrig.
What is a mango parakeet?
Mango parakeet is incorrect.
Damn it.
Avie.
That is a peach-faced lovebird.
I was just accept lovebird, but peach-faced lovebird is correct.
There you go.
Yay.
Now, Dreyfrig, I know you were thinking mango,
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking
Mango
like,
is a lovebird
"Oh,
named Mango.
ah."
Yeah.
All right. Avie, you have control.
All right. Damn, I'm doing great.
Yeah.
all right.
women.
You know, let's do birds for 200.
Birds for
Okay.
200. What this bird?
I'm gonna.
Avie, and don't just Avie, you get it. And I'm just gonna warn you now: do not just say owl.
Okay. Because I do want to say a northern saw-whet owl.
It is not a northern saw-whet owl. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright, I have-
Dreyfrig, would you like to answer or pass?
I'll pass.
Pass. Bentai, would you like to answer or pass?
Snowy owl? Snow owl? No, it can't be right.
I'm sorry, snow owl is incorrect.
Rick.
This
Hmm.
is a barred owl. A
Damn it.
barred owl.
Hard owl.
Okay.
Aye.
You know what?
Nobody
You
got
know-
it right, so Avie is still in control.
Okay. All right. Let's try Pirates of the Caribbean for 200.
Pirates of the Caribbean for 200. Elizabeth uses this rule to protect herself from harm until she has had the chance to negotiate with the ship's captain, Barbossa. Avie,
What is the rule of parley?
the rule of parley is correct.
Yeah.
Who invented parlay? Be the French.
I don't know. All right, Avie, you still have control.
Okay. All right. Let's go with Sea of Thieves for 300.
Sea of Thieves for 300. This captain sailed to the shores of gold, and her journey must be traced through a series of tall tales, including one where you must do battle with her cursed skeleton form.
Fuck.
Dreyfrig.
Oh. I didn't expect to get it.
Mop.
Fuck, what's the name? Who is Captain Briggsy? Briggsy? Who's Captain?
Captain Briggsy is
Briggsy.
correct.
Yeah!
We'll take it. Okay.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
There you
fuck.
go. You're back. You're back into the
Fine,
positives.
there.
It is Briggsy.
I know how I feel. I'm trying, buddy. It's a tough game today.
I'm not the most knowledgeable on Sea of Thieves. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
I didn't
Yeah,
study.
I'm learning a lot. I'm learning that I don't know a lot myself.
Yeah, she's only one of like the main characters in the game. That's all.
Yeah,
I've played the game all of like
I
20
don't play
times.
it for the story.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm not here for the story. I'm here for the looting.
That's
play
true.
it
I
for the
probably have more
shenanigans.
hours in the game than the three of you combined. So.
Yeah, do you know how many? Do you know how much of the streams that we play are me jumping around and then waiting for you to yell at me to lower or raise a sail?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna yell at you now to pick a goddamn question now.
I'll take Pirates and Media, not Pirates of the Caribbean.
Piracy of media? Oh, pirates
No,
in
Pirates
media.
in Media.
God, those two categories are too similar.
Mm.
All right. Tim Curry portrayed Long John Silver in this retelling of the classic pirate novel by Robert Louis Stevenson.
Damn
Avie.
it!
What is Muppet Treasure Island?
Yeah, we actually talked about this movie.
Yeah.
pre-stream, so-
Ah.
But I'm sure you all knew it because I mean, this is one of. Okay, we're talking about favorite musicals. About this, Muppet Treasure Island might be my favorite movie musical.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know. It's so good.
Like literally, the minute you said Tim Curry portrayed Long John Silver, I'm spamming the space
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
I love that movie so
There
much.
should be a lockout so that
Mhm.
she can't spam.
I mean, there is an actual Jeopardy where if you push it before you're
Good.
supposed to, it actually delays you like a second, which is an eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that, so sorry. Whoever can spam click the fastest, whoever has the best internet connection is gonna do
Be
it.
right back. Starting up a macro right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Avie, you have control now.
Okay. Let's go with let's try pirate history for 100.
Pirate history for 100. This is a term given to the period of time between 1650 and 1720 when thousands of pirates roamed the Atlantic and Indian Oceans. Dreyfrig.
Fuck.
What is the golden age of piracy?
That is correct.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Golden age of piracy.
I paid
done.
attention to Assassin's Creed 4.
All right. You
I'll
have control, Dre.
I'll take Pirates in Media for 200.
All right. This is the subtitle of the Pirate themed Assassin's Creed 4. Dreyfrig.
What is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag?
Yes, Black Flag is correct. That's so funny that you mentioned that.
I am not gonna lie, most of my pirate information came from Black Flag or me going off on a
I just think it's so
Wikipedia
funny that
search.
you asked that you mentioned it just before the question came up. What are the odds?
Yeah, exactly. All right. I will take Pirates in Media for 300.
Pirates in Media for 300.
Okay.
This Gilbert and Sullivan play featured the popular song Modern Major General. Dreyfrig.
Damn it.
Don't do this to me. Fuck. What is the Pirates of Penzance?
That is correct.
Oh man.
Pirates
Womp
of
womp.
Penzance. Yeah, you knew that one, Bentai.
I know.
All right. Well, Dreyfrig, after digging yourself into a hole, you seem to have climbed out of it and onto the top.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not going to say I'm the expert at doing exactly that, but I am an expert at doing exactly that. Also, the scores are a little messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Noticed that too.
Oh, shoot.
Doomed.
Oh heck.
I will take Piracy of Media for 200.
Piracy of media for 200. This is the legal term for media piracy, or the crime of using, duplicating, displaying, performing, or distributing works without permission. Dreyfrig.
What is copyright infringement?
That is the term we are looking for. Good job.
Ooh.
Okay. Nice.
I was just gonna say stealing.
Copyright
It has-
infringement is not stealing. It is
Yeah.
a different thing. Because to
if we
steal, you
can't
have to
own-
deprive somebody of their property.
Yep. If we can't own it, ain't stealing.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at you, HBO. Looking
Uh-huh.
at you. I will take Pirate History for 200.
Pirate history for 200. The island of Tortuga, famous in pirate lore, is located off the northern coast of this country. Dreyfrig.
Fuck. I always get fucked up on this one. Uh. Fuck. It's an island. It's an island. That's what I know.
No.
What is Haiti?
Haiti is correct.
There we go. All right.
Yes.
You would think I would remember that one recently.
Well,
with all
Haiti
the
isn't
wellness.
an island. It is half of the island of Dominica.
Yeah.
Shared
Is
with
it?
the Dominican
Okay.
Republic.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
I didn't
Dominican
know that.
Republic and Haiti are on the island of... Wait, it's Hispaniola, isn't it?
I think.
Yeah, it's Hispaniola.
Okay,
Hispaniola.
I
is the name
have.
of the
I
island.
have no. I might have a little thing that lets me see the entire every realm, but I'm not good with map. Map, not my friend.
Yeah.
Well, you got it
I know.
right, and you're still in control of the board.
Damn.
I will take
Hmm.
piracy of media for 300.
Okay.
This peer-to-peer file-sharing program debuted in the 90s and had a stylized hamster for its logo. Dreyfrig.
What is Napster?
Napster is correct.
Ooh.
A lot of
Ooh.
people
I
apparently
missed
thought
that.
it was a cat, but no, it is a hamster.
It kind of. Have you ever looked
It
at
looks
it?
like a
kinda
cat.
does. It
I
kind of looks
understand
like
why
a
people
cat.
think it's a
thought
cat.
it was cat.
I will take piracy of media for 400.
Okay.
Yeah.
This 5-letter W word was created in the 80s to describe digital media that could be shared illegally. Bentai.
What is wares?
Correct.
Yeah.
Damn,
Ooh.
good one. Beat me on the punch.
baby.
Yes.
Hey.
I always thought it was pronounced Juarez or something, but apparently that's a city in northern Mexico.
It could be Juarez. It's just like it's microwave.
Okay.
All right, Bentai, you have control, and finally a positive score.
Yeah.
Yay.
Happy for that. Took me long enough. Let's finish off the category then. Piracy media, 500.
All right. One of the first instances of piracy was this composer transcribing the protected sheet music of Gregorio Alighieri's Miserere, based only on having heard it. Dreyfrig.
Oh, that's a card question.
Yeah, that's why it's a 500.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to think.
We're looking for the person.
You're looking for the person, not the song.
Yeah. Miserere was the song.
Yeah. It's one of the, it's a really weird composer. Who is Mozart? Just stab in the dark.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Who the hell is Mozart?
Who the
Did
hell
I
is
get that
Mozart?
wrong?
No.
Did I get that wrong?
Mozart got it wrong.
it's-
Get it wrong. It's Mozart.
I typoed
not
when
gonna-
creating this and did not proofread.
I'm not gonna lie.
Mozart.
I didn't know who this was. I was taking stabs in the dark.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
who else would be able to transcribe
Bach.
a song simply from having heard it?
Bach,
Absolutely.
probably.
Yeah.
Petrikov. I don't know. There's a lot of good composers out there
That's
besides Mozart.
All right, well, it's on you, Dre.
I will take Pirate History for 300.
Pirate history for 300. The famous pirate Blackbeard was the captain of this flagship, named for a monarch. Oop, hold on a second. Okay, there you go. Dreyfrig.
Who is, what is, because it's a ship. Or no, you need the name of the monarch, right?
No, I need the name of the ship.
Oh, what is the Queen Anne? Revenge. Queen Anne's Revenge, I think.
There you go. I was going to have to mark you wrong on that one, but you got it. You
Yeah.
saved yourself just in time. It is the Queen Anne's Revenge.
Wow.
Yeah.
They just don't do, political snide commentary about rulers like they used to anymore.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
When was the last time you saw, a giant ship called Joe Biden's asshole?
Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but oh god, I want to name my ship in Sea of Thieves King Charles Affair.
Oh god. Oh man.
Queen
That'd
Elizabeth's
be such a
coffin.
good one, though.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
I'll take Pirate History for 400.
Pirate history for 400. Along with Anne Bonny, this female pirate pretended to be a man and gained notoriety as a pirate in the early 1700s. Dreyfrig.
Do you want the full name?
I would prefer her first and last name.
Who is Mary? Mary Reed? Who is Mary Reed?
Mary Reed is correct.
Wow. Wow.
Damn.
Dre, this delay
See, the
better
only
not
one
be
that
you
I knew of
Googling
was
it.
Anne Bonny.
Dre, if
It's
I find
not.
out you've been Googling these answers
Oh,
while
no,
we're
look.
delaying for time, swear to God.
No, I'm just stupid. I promise.
But yes, read up on the story of Mary Reed and Anne Bonny.
Dude, it's great.
Those two are amazing.
Oh, Again, they're characters that feature in Black Flag, and they're also in Fate Grand Order. So I had to remember their last names.
Isn't that another gotcha
Okay.
game or is that something else?
All right, I will take birds for 300.
Birds for 300.
Okay.
What bird did?
What the?
Avie.
Victoria Crowned Pigeon.
Very good.
Nice.
Very
Yeah,
good.
good job. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Pigeon. Pigeon.
Pigeon.
Pigeon.
Onion.
Who wants a
Pigeon.
pigeon?
It's
Onion.
Piggion.
Big Piggion.
Piggion.
I choose you, Piggion.
The
Yeah.
Age of Pigs.
All right, Avie.
Pirate.
Let's go birds for 400.
Birds for 400.
Okay.
What bird is this?
Oh, shit.
Avie.
It's a finch, I think.
It's a start.
It's a finch?
I
Fuck.
think. I'm sorry. It's a finch, I think,
Fuck.
is not correct.
Okay.
Because you didn't say it in the form of a question.
Oh, god damn
Oh.
But that's not the reason you would have wrong anyway.
it. Yeah. Oh, I knew it.
Well, I expect Bentai to get this one wrong, but the other two of you, come on. This is a fellow Corvid. This is Clark's Nutcracker.
Mm.
Damn,
Clark's.
I've actually never
Freaking
heard of that
easy,
one.
Clark. Freaking
Yeah.
tone
Look,
it down a bit.
My memory
Yeah.
bad, okay?
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
This is what I get for
I
not
would
studying
never have
anything
been
for
that
this
for a
Do
exam.
you know how many Corvids there are? It's unreal, okay?
A lot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, Avie, you still have control.
Okay, let's go Pirates of the Caribbean for 300.
All right. I typed out again, it's supposed to be Zoe Saldana, portrayed this character only in the first film, choosing not to reprise the role due to her experience on the set.
Oh,
Who?
fuck.
I remember her, but I don't remember her
Saldana.
character.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember her character either.
Man.
Fuck.
She was in the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
The character got
She-
recast for later ones.
Yeah, I remember her big thing is she can choose by slapping Jack Sparrow. Like, it was their
I
introduction.
definitely deserved that one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I
Wait,
just-
was she a... Did they have names?
Yeah.
I would hope so. She's the
Shit,
character.
Yeah.
She's
she
actually
had-
a pretty prominent
Yeah.
character. She even
had
shows up in
lines.
Sea of Thieves. But
What?
time is up and none of you have buzzed in.
Ugh.
Answer is Anna Maria.
I remember.
Oh, wow. That's such a... You could have just thrown something out and gotten close to the board with that one, I guess.
All right,
Damn,
Avie, you
okay.
still have control.
Shit.
Check my
Okay.
points here.
Let's go Sea of Thieves for 400.
This former leader of the Hunter's Call perished during an event and now has an outpost named after him. Avie.
Oh my god. Merrick. Who is Merrick?
Merrick is correct.
Hey!
All right.
Yes.
Based off of...
Golden Sands Outpost got renamed to Port Merrick about a year
Yeah.
and a half ago.
But it's still Golden Sands
Yeah.
Casino. Come on
It's
now.
Golden Sands
Yeah.
Resort and Casino.
Resort-
I always
there we go.
called it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
I
good one.
remember. I remember when Sea of Thieves first went live. One of their first big events was hunting the megalodon, and Merrick is the one. Is like they really introduced Merrick during that.
You know
And
why?
I loved him as a
Why?
character.
Because it's Joseph Merrick.
Okay.
But...
All right, nerd.
All right.
But...
I don't know.
Okay, you guys...
I got nothing.
You guys know who Joseph Merrick is?
No, actually, I
Oh,
don't.
you do.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay,
How-
Grandpa.
Not all of us have played Assassin's Creed 4.
It's not even from Assassin's Creed 4!
Assassin's Creed 3? Maybe? Hell, I have
I
no
hate
idea
it here.
what's going on here. I know.
Anyway,
Okay, so-
Avie, you have control.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's try Pirates of the Caribbean for 400.
All right. This cursed ship was captained by Davy Jones.
Um,
Avie.
Oh shit. Fuck. That's not my answer.
It could be.
It could be.
It's, beans. Oh my god, I dropped the.
Oh. Well.
Well,
Well,
Avie, I'm
anyway,
afraid
but-
you are out of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dreyfrig, would you like to answer?
What is the Flying Dutchman?
The Flying Dutchman is correct.
Yeah. I'm hungry now. I'm hungry.
Flying Dutchman.
For some Dutchman burgers?
Well, they have that as a special In-N-Out burger.
Oh, I wouldn't
Yeah.
know. I don't live near an In-N-Out burger.
It's
I live
okay.
I live near better burger chains.
Wow.
Wow,
Wow, wow, wow,
shots
wow,
fired.
wow. Wow.
Yeah, but none
That's
of y'all
fine.
live near Culver's, so eat it.
Yeah,
it's
true.
true.
But Culver's is
I gotta-
also kind of meh.
I have to go for hours for Culver's.
Whataburger.
Dreyfrig, you have
Whataburger
control.
or bust. What
Whataburger's
is can I get pirate history for 500?
All right. Known as the Robin Hood of the Sea, this man is considered to be the wealthiest pirate in recorded history. Avie,
Who is it Bluebeard?
Bluebeard is not correct. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Dreyfrig,
Who is Samuel Bellamy?
Black Sam Bellamy is correct.
Man. That,
That was gonna be my next guess.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. All right, Dre.
All right, I'll take pirates in media for 400, please.
All right. In the story Peter Pan, this is the name of Captain Hook's ship.
Oh,
Dreyfrig,
the Jolly Roger. Oh, what is the Jolly Roger?
correct.
oh my God.
Because I always called it
Yeah.
the Jolly Rancher when I was a kid.
All right, Dreyfrig.
What is? Can I get pirates in media for 500?
All right. This 1995 pirate film starring Gina Davis and Matthew Modine is considered to be one of the biggest flops in major motion picture history, losing an estimated $147 million.
What?
What?
Damn.
Gina Davis?
Huh?
I'm a big Gina Davis fan, and I don't even know what this one
Yeah.
is.
Star Wars.
I'm not gonna lose 500 points on yelling
Yeah.
out a meme answer.
Is this
Well,
on your list of movies you
The
haven't watched?
answer is Cutthroat Island.
What?
Ah.
Cutthroat
Is it-
Island.
Is it actually that bad? Have you seen it?
I have not seen it. It is a Twigs missing movie. I don't think it even
Well, that's-
appeared on the list of movies from 1995 because it
Wow.
flopped so bad it didn't even make the top 100. But it's like, yeah,
Jesus.
giant, huge production, and nobody saw it because it was just.
Huh. Yeah. Total movie night. Wow.
That's got to be a horrible movie night movie because holy shit.
Yeah.
I love Gina Davis, and I love
Yeah.
bad
Well,
movies.
maybe we'll try it out sometime.
There you
All
go.
right.
yeah.
You got three categories left.
Am I still in control?
Yeah.
I'll take Pirates of the Caribbean for 500.
The first film in the series, The Curse of the Black Pearl, was released in this year. Bentai.
2003?
You know, honestly, I don't remember what the answer is. I'm gonna hide the board so I can see the answer.
It's cool.
Okay, yes, it was 2003. You are correct,
Right.
Bentai.
Damn!
Yay.
Woo!
I correlate
Huh.
my age to the release dates of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yes.
I'm just lucky I got it. Whew.
Good
All
job.
right, Bentai, you have control of the board. Are we going
Let's
birds
go.
or Sea of Thieves?
Birds. Birds.
Birds.
Bird.
What dis bird? Bentai.
Was it Peregrine Falcon?
That is not
Per-
a peregrine
peregrine-
falcon.
My points! My point!
Avie.
What is a sharp-shinned hawk?
It is not a sharp-shinned hawk. I'm so sorry.
I don't feel so bad
Dreyfrig?
now.
Well, you didn't buzz in.
I'm gonna pass.
This is the Merlin.
Oh, the
Merlin.
Okay.
Merlin.
It does look like is it a hawk?
It's a type of falcon.
Yeah, it's a bird of prey.
Mhm.
So peregrine falcon was a close guess, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Not
I said,
the
all you
actual
had to do
falcon.
was look at the last. Of course, you know.
I could have, yeah, but I plead innocence.
All right,
Excuse me.
final question of the board. Sea of Thieves for 500.
Oh god, I'm not gonna get this.
This drunken NPC hangs out in Shipwreck Bay. Bentai.
What is Corvus Twig?
That is not correct. I am not an NPC.
It's true. He's the MC. I don't understand how that can get confused.
I had to kill for it. I love you, buddy.
What is? Where's Shipwreck Bay? That's like the standard island to start on, right?
No, Shipwreck Bay is directly south of Daggertooth Outpost, pretty much right in the center of the map.
Yeah, you know where all the shipwrecks are.
Yeah.
Ah, true. You're
Yeah.
right. I forgot about the shipwrecks. Yeah.
it's the
I
one
got you
called
now.
the Sharp
I got you.
Rocks
All right.
Right over there next to the McDonald's.
The correct answer
Yeah.
is Grog-Soaked Ed.
Okay.
You know,
Ed.
Good old
I don't
Grog
recall this
Soaked
NPC existing. I call bullshit on this answer and question.
All right.
Well,
the board is
pretty
done.
sure what. Yeah.
I
And
think
now
what
we're
we're
going
all.
to go into Final Jeopardy, and
Oh, boy.
we'll determine who the final winner of the game is.
Gosh, I wonder who it could
I
possibly
wonder.
Okay, so
I
here's the rule
wonder.
that I have. Technically, in Jeopardy, the game would just be over because 2 people are negative.
Mhm.
But I allow people to bet up to 500, even if they are in the negative. So you can bet up to
Okay.
500, even if you're in the negative. Dreyfrig, you can
Okay.
obviously bet anywhere up to 3,900.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to reveal
Yeah.
the category, and then you
Okay.
will just instant message or DM me on Discord
DM you.
what your wager
DM you.
is. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so the final category is hook. Hook. So
All right.
Okay.
go ahead and tell me what your wagers are. Just go ahead and DM me.
Okay.
All right, we got.
All right.
We got
Okay.
What's the highest score you've had on this show so far?
I don't remember. And
Yeah,
I
it's
don't have
been
it
so
written.
long. Yeah, all the VODs
But
are
I
gone.
think you should go for broke because that's the fun thing to do.
Twig's
Yeah.
missing VODs.
or you could bet $35.99, and then even
Oh,
if you get
even
it
if
wrong,
they-
Bentai still can't catch up to you.
Yeah.
$35.99 is what?
Yeah.
It don't take much.
All right, don't do it in that DM because then Bentai can see your
Oh.
answer. But,
Bentai, you didn't see my answer.
I saw nothing. I saw nothing.
all right. All right. I am going to now reveal the final question, and then
Okay.
you'll have until the theme music done to DM me your answer.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so the final question is: this composer wrote and orchestrated the musical soundtrack for the 1991 movie Hook.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
because
taking it.
There's also no music, so I don't really know what freaking.
yeah,
I will determine that.
yeah.
Okay.
This one is
Mine's a
easy.
shot in the dark.
And I have a lot of trivia facts about this one.
Yeah.
Okay, all the answers are in. Dun,
Mhm.
dun, dun. All right, we are back.
Okay.
We will start with the person in third place.
Okay.
That would be Avie.
Hi.
You bid
Hi.
500,
Beans.
and your guess was famous movie composer who has created the soundtracks to dozens of classic films, Danny Elfman.
Yeah.
Did you
Danny
actually
Elfman
say
did not
Danny
do it for Hook,
Elfman?
though, unfortunately. So
I did. I
That
took a
was my
total
first
shot in
thought.
the dark.
That was my first thought too with Danny Elfman. Like, it had to be him, right?
I was like that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's like he did a lot. He did a lot in
Yeah.
that period, but also
He
like I
did.
don't think
He
that was
did.
one of them. Yeah.
Bentai, you bid 500,
Uh huh.
and your answer was John Williams.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
John Williams is correct.
Holy
John
shit.
Williams did do the soundtrack. I mean, come on,
Yeah.
it's a Spielberg film. Who else would do it?
Yeah.
Fair.
I forgot
Yeah, I said-
Spielberg did Hook.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's why. It's so
If I
amazing.
thought about that, I would have
That's
absolutely.
why the practical effects are so good.
Dreyfrig, you bid $35.99. What a shock.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
answer was John Williams, you are correct, giving you a score of 74.99, and honestly, that's got to be one of the highest scores in Jeopardy history.
Yeah, damn.
Amazing score,
Right.
74.99.
Good work.
What's the
Right.
lowest score you've ever gotten, Jeopardy? Do I win a prize for
Ooh.
that?
Lower than what you've got, I assure you that.
I
I
think
someone had-
Crow. I think Farmyard Crow got like negative 3,000 or something. It was bad.
Okay.
It was
All
real
right, well, my
awful.
prize for this game show is I don't feel as bad now.
No, you did pretty good, and you also, I think there's a lot that you would have gotten right if you had just been faster on the buzzer.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Corvus said pirates, and I'm embroiled in pirates
Oh,
and
yeah.
knowledge about pirates.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact about
Yeah.
Hook, it was supposed to be a musical, and they did an entire recording with Julie Andrews to do the song "Childhood," and it was going to be lip synced by Maggie Smith and by the Granny, but they cut it out, but they kept the overarching thing for Childhood in its original format for 2 of the scenes.
Yeah.
Is that
John Williams.
Because I know there's a song that that the little girl sings, like the "When You're Alone, You're Not Alone" song. But
Yeah.
anyway,
I haven't watched
Dre
Hook.
is our.
No.
Actually, Dre, didn't you win the first game you were on? Aren't you like a time Jeopardy champion?
I am,
Yeah,
because you
yeah.
brought me back for a Champions Edition, and I won that too.
That wasn't a
No, wait,
Champions
that-
edition. That was an April Fool's edition.
It counts. I'm counting it as a win because it was April Fool's, and I'm the best trickster. It's a Champions Edition.
And also, I don't think you were on that one. I think you were just me for that one.
No, I was on that one. I was playing you.
Yes.
I have your model. Do you want me to swap to it?
You got my old model. You don't have the good model.
I don't have the good
I
model.
will
You're right.
smack you. I will smack you. Smack. I'm so glad I can do this now. Smack.
Stop hitting me. He's now banned for life from Jeopardy just because you're mad because I know things. I might be stupid 100% of the time, but that 1% extra I was left over with has all my
Yeah.
brain cell.
All right, we're going back to the studio.
All right.
All right.
Always smack her at every opportunity. That's hateful. Content.
All right, get your asses all on the couch. We gotta wrap this up.
I'll wiggle over here. Here we go.
Don't stand on the couch. Oh. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
well.
you can stand. No, stand on the windowsill. Stand on the windowsill. That works good.
Give it a
There we
second.
go.
We'll leave it
God
for you
damn,
here.
Russell's playing the intro music. I don't want to play the intro.
I don't
music.
know.
Not
That's
yet.
okay. It happened. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Well,
Here we are.
thank you so much, Avie, for being such a great guest, and thank you, Bentai and Drafik, for coming on for that surprise Jeopardy.
Yeah,
That was fantastic.
I was not expecting to win.
Well, you not only won, you completely fucking dominated.
Yeah.
Oh
He was
my god,
seriously-
yeah.
Thank you, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Thank you, college, for being boring my first year. And thank you, Autism, for giving me the willingness to Google everything that I was encountering in the game.
Yeah.
Hey, if it works, right? What the hell? Yeah.
Look at us learning stuff today.
Yeah.
The minute I realized it was Jeopardy, I was like, oh, I'm screwed. I'm not a smart bird. Crows
Well-
as a whole are very smart birds. I, unfortunately, am not one of them.
It's okay.
I have been told that I'm the only crow VTuber who actually represents the intelligence of a crow. But,
Hey, first of all,
you're not a crow. I wasn't counting you. You're a
First
raven,
of all,
so
you're a
don't
raven.
dare get offended because
No,
I
I'm
wasn't
a bee.
counting you because
I'm
you're
gonna
not
be,
a crow.
I'm gonna be back on top.
Oh, God.
Actually, I kind of want somebody to put a trivia contest and that I go against you.
Ooh, that'd be fun, actually.
Up against me?
Yeah.
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 See who the smartest crow really is.
Mhm.
Or the
I mean,
smartest crow.
I'm not gonna lie, it's probably you.
We'll see.
There's a way to find
Yeah,
out.
we're
We're
gonna,
gonna get
yeah,
going now.
we're gonna have to find
But
this
anyway, we got to wrap up this show.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
everybody, for watching. Thanks you for coming on. We're going to send a raid on over to the Owl Chemist because
out. Ooh, yeah.
fellow bird. And so everybody give them a warm Corvus Twig welcome when we head on over there. And look forward because 1 week from today, we will be having episode 2 of Twig's Missing Movies. So look forward to that.
Yeah, baby. Wait, that's me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
remember we got to do the pre.
We gotta record it. Yeah, we gotta pre-record on Wednesday.
Yep.
We also gotta watch the movie.
Probably also on Wednesday.
Probably also on Wednesday.
Yep.
Well,
All right. So everybody, you have a great night. We'll see you later, and have a wonderful week.
Hi, everybody.
Bye. Wait, they're already gone. They're already gone.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just go fuck myself. That's
I
fine.
didn't actually click the raid button.
You need to. You need to add insured by Drake insurance on that.
Oh, you know what? I do. All right. Okay. We're ahead.
Have your model is
Yeah.
so cute and fresh.
Oh, God.
That reminds me of that's them look out about something. So, yep. Checks out.
Yep.